Welcome to Jen's Daily Dish. Today we're making ravioli. Yes, ravioli indeed. We will make it the old-fashioned way from scratch. Seems hard, right? It's not. I'm going to walk you through the step-by-step. We're going to be doing it together, and you can fill it with whatever you like. Bottom line, it will be absolutely delicious. We're also making it because the pasta started kneading it down. Let's make ravioli a dinner standout. Check it out. We're gonna make from scratch. We're gonna make from scratch. Let's make ravioli a dinner standout. Check it out. Yeah, let's check it out. Do you all remember when I made pasta by machine, my mixer, versus by hand? You can do this too. Either use your mixer to help you out with the kneading process or get your counter all messy and get your hands in that flour. It'll be great either way. I have made a spinach, sausage, and cheese mixture, which I have ground up into a mousse-like texture in my food processor. And I thought it would be kind of fun to put it in a piping bag. That is not necessary. I have definitely done it in the past using a scoop or even just a spoon. That works just as well. 3½ cups all-purpose flour. You could also use semolina or an Italian pasta flour. 1 teaspoon salt. Mix those dry ingredients together. 4 eggs. Add 1 at a time on a low speed. I have a tablespoon of water here. I'm going to go ahead and add it in because it's looking a little dry still. And again, this really depends on the humidity in your home. Flour your surface. Wrap your pasta dough ball in plastic wrap and let it rest for anywhere from 20 to 60 minutes. This will allow time for the flour to absorb all of that goodness. All right, now's the time to heavy flour your area again because we're gonna take your pasta dough and split it into 6 pieces, give or take the same size, and roll them out as flat as we possibly can, either using a pasta machine or just your handy dandy roller. Keep the dough under plastic wrap while you're not using it. Flour the top because the other layers are going to be underneath it and I don't want them to stick. So we're going to go ahead and cover this. Note, I have this lovely pasta ravioli maker. It's going to help me a lot. So I'll layer the first layer down. I'll put this on top, which will make the indentations for the ravioli filling. And then I will cover it with another layer, go over the whole thing with a roller. And then we've got our handy dandy ravioli. We can do this by hand too, and I'm going to show you that as well. First, let's get this heavily floured. First layer, I want to get it at its widest. So you want to be sure that the pasta you've made is the right length here. So I'm going to go ahead and cut that. You can make other things with this. Now I have the part that's going to help make those filling holes. I'm going to put a little bit of flour on this as well. And I literally just press it down. Take my filling, and because I put it in the bag, I'm just literally going to fill it up. Going to take your second sheet and lay it right on top. And now what we're going to do is we're going to press in between those seams. We want to make sure that it's sticking together before we roll over it. And roll over the whole thing. we have our ravioli. Look how picture perfect they look. If you don't have a ravioli template, no worries. Go ahead and take a spinning wheel like this or even a pizza cutter. Put your filling in the middle. Cover it. Press it. Add a little bit of water if needed to seal it. Presto, ravioli. There you go, without the template. In a heavily salted pot of boiling hot water, let's go ahead and add the ravioli. Because everything is cooked inside the ravioli, I don't need to worry so much about cooking times. It's whenever that pasta floats to the top. Anywhere from 2 to 5 minutes. I'm going to be real simple and just drizzle it with a little bit of olive oil. Look at this. Check this out. Oh, yes. Look how great this looks. We're going to go ahead and taste it. The sausage, cheese, spinach, ravioli. There is nothing like fresh pasta. Nothing. This is delicious. You've got to make it. You don't need the mixer. You don't even need the ravioli template. You can make pasta all on your own. Make spaghetti fettuccine. Make a ravioli like this, which I filled with leftover sausage that I had in the refrigerator. All the better. Uses them up in original ways. This is just delicious. One thing, don't forget, because ravioli is a double layer of pasta, you may want to add extra cooking time on so you get that al dente-ness, that chewiness, but not too much. If I can make ravioli step by step with you, you can too. Don't forget to like and subscribe and check me out on Instagram.